Andy, what have you done? You've picked me up and said, look, we're going on an adventure.
Well, first you were looking a little pale, so it's about time you got out. But no, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for us to check out the latest versions of some of the Recreational Barrel Works gear and even some new products. So let's do it.
So this is like toy time.
It's toy time. We got like new harness with some design feature upgrades to it. We've got this a new big external pouch that goes on the barrel or the canoe pack, and we'll check that out too.
Awesome.
Okay. So just trying to get some stuff.
That's a lot of stuff, Andy.
But you know, any excuse to get out for a float.
Do you have everything except the kitchen sink?
What? We'll strap her on there somewhere. All right. The Recreational Barrel Works Expedition Barrel Harness. Lots of great features. It's got lots of padding through the shoulder straps, nice thick shoulder straps. Same with the hip belt. And this back pad is beautiful because it's nice and long, juicy, thick padding there that you can see to cushion your back from the curvature and hardness of the barrel. Other features are the adjustability. You can see the adjustments here on the shoulder straps, adjustments on the hip belt, on the waist belt here, and a sternum strap make this super adjustable for fitting pretty much most everybody, unless you're on the extreme sides of small or large. So that's great. Some of the other features are stuff like the handles. So you can see we got a handle here. We've got a handle down here, which is super for lifting that in and out of the canoe, or even handles around the back, on the bottom, on the top. Again, lifting it around the campsite, easy to lift from any of those particular points. So that's some of the super features of the Expedition Barrel Harness. And then we even went further. We've added a whole bunch of further enhancements based on our use, based on our great customer feedback. Things like the placement of the Tump-line. So the optional Tump-line now has an easier spot to fix it to the harness for those who love a Tump-line. And the other thing we've done is, not only is this usable for a 60 and 30 liter barrel, we've now added clips so you can use this with the 20 liter barrel or other odd shaped items, whether that be a bucket, 20-pound propane tank, or a kitchen sink. Even this adjustability here is an enhancement because we've moved this buckle out, so you get more leverage to get a better fit on the hip belt. And then one of the other features that we've changed is, rather than just having a buckle here on the hip belt out the front, we've added these buckles on the sides, which now makes this easy to snug up one-handed, whereas before you would have to use two hands to snug up your hip belt. So this has been a great feature to add these buckles. Makes it a lot easier when you're snugging on your hip belt. So, lastly, the thing to point out might be that it's got a strap over the top and underneath. So Underneath is for any irregular shaped items. If you've got a beveled barrel like most people do, the strap underneath is not necessary. But if you have a square item or a cylindrical item, the strap underneath helps. But the great thing about the strap on top is that it's got lots of extra room. You can put your PFD in there when you hit the portage, or say an extra layer of clothes, so that way you can portage naked if you really want to. It's something I don't advise, but Mr. Cowan, it just like comes across them every once in a while, and I'm like, ooh. But the other cool thing is lining up that strap so it crosses the barrel handle of the clamp. Means that clamp won't pop open accidentally. When you're pulling this barrel in and out of your canoe, it won't catch on a thwart or a seat or something like that. Or even if you've got a clever critter trying to get its way in here, that's one less problem for you and one more barrier to that happening. So here we are, Expedition Barrel Harness. It's longer than before, more padding than before, and a lot more additional features. Thanks for that great feedback, and we use this stuff, so we know what works.
And I'm so glad you chose a hot day like this, full of deer flies, to show me your new toys.
Poor Mr. Cow, do you want me to put a little bug dope on you behind your ears? Swish them away for you? You poor thing.
All right, what else you got?
I got stuff.
All right, what are you doing now?
Well, I'm just quickly putting on the Expedition Barrel Harness. Quickly show you all the adjustment points to get it fitted nicely. So, start with the hip belt, and these new adjusters make it super easy to just pull forward. And now I've got this snugged on. I don't have to do a double pull anymore. That's great. Adjust the length of the shoulder strap so it's not too tight, not too loose. I've got a sternum strap here that I can slide up and down. And the next thing to do is adjust my over the shoulders. These shoulder strap adjusters bring the top of the pack in. And then down here, the hip belt with this greater leverage now brings the bottom of the barrel into my hip. So that's great adjustment on all around. I can slide the sternum strap up and down depending on if I got different layers on. I don't want it up too high in my neck, and I don't want it down too low onto my chest. So it's sensitive.
Did your wife choose your clothing today? Because like your t-shirt matches your canoe. I don't know if you noticed.
Really?
Yeah.
Then probably.
And what's new with the small barrel?
Oh yeah, this is the Minimalist Barrel Harness. So really, it's just that our same webbing all around with lots of great handles. But what we've done is added the yellow on the strap that was on the bottom and the top, just to make it easier to and more visible to find. And the great thing about the straps is that they're long. They're extra long intentionally so that you can hoist it up. My hat! I lost my hat! Does that look right?
Yes.
So yeah, you can hold your
your script just flying behind you. Now everybody knows that you're going with the script.
Is that a script? I thought it was a love letter to my lovely.
Your wife wrote that for you.
Dear Lovey Poo. So that's kind of handy. The Minimalist Harness fits on a full 60-liter barrel, the 30-liter barrel like this one, or even the 20-liter barrel. There we go.
Cool.
This is professional. Keep it professional. All right. So just to kind of zero in on one of the new features of this latest Expedition barrel harness is the movable shoulder strap adjuster clips. So these buckles can slide in and out of loops that are sewn onto 3 different locations on the harness, and lower down for use, say on the 30-liter barrel or the 20-liter barrel, or you can slide it up into the middle location, or for the taller people, they're probably going to like the very top location, and put it on there, clip it in, and you're ready to go. So that feature allows greater flexibility without this area being all having 6 different buckles sewn on. This adjustable buckle allows greater flexibility and fit for the harness wearer. And off you go again.
You're a genius.
If it's a good idea, it's probably Mummy thought of it. Yeah, the Expedition barrel harness fits also a 30-liter barrel. So now the interesting thing is because of the length of the harness, it would get in the way of opening and closing the barrel lid. So so I'm going to show you what we've done to accommodate that and make a neat solution. So the neat thing that we've done to really make a nice finish on when putting this harness on a 30-liter barrel is you transfer the top straps onto the 30-liter buckles, as you can see here. But then you want to transfer the shoulder strap adjusters down to the lower setting, like that, and then fold back this top fabric so it's not getting in the way of opening and closing the barrel lid. So then snug up those the top horizontal strap, and that's folded out of the way, but you still have your handle, you still have your strap over the top, and you don't have a whole bunch of extra webbing and material bunching up and getting in your way. So that's one of the other improvements that we've made in the Expedition barrel harness. Alright, so 20-liter barrel will also now fit into the Expedition barrel harness. So let me show you how that works. We've got below the 60 and the 30-liter buckles on the side of the harness, you'll now see there's an additional buckle which can be used on the 20-liter barrel or other odd-shaped items like a pail or even a propane tank. So we'll hook up into those lower buckles, the top horizontal strap, settle that in there. So that top horizontal strap just goes underneath the rim of the barrel, right there, on both sides, over the handle. I usually hold it at the back and then snug it down a little bit on each side. Yeah. making sure the handle stays kind of in the middle. All right, next part is to adjust the bottom strap. So snug that up. The vertical straps, snug those up. And there you go. This top strap. There we have her.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, not everybody needs to have a harness on a 20-liter barrel, but now that option exists. So it'll fit on your 60-liter barrel, your 30-liter barrel, or 20-liter barrel.
Awesome! Woohoo! Love the new gear, Andy. Worked really well.